Dun, 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 dun. What's up, guys? That's probably the stupidest intro ever, but I thought that'd be pretty funny. Anyway, welcome back to another Minecraft video, and as you can see, this is nothing like the last few have been, and I apologize that they were mostly me just placing a whole lot of this stuff, but it was the foundation for what you see here. This is floating way above here. As you can see, as I jump, we're up about 5. Well, I don't know the exact amount of blocks, but we're definitely up here. At the top of the castle is the very top of the map. I can't get any higher than that. And I basically, I used that pattern that I was doing to keep coming up all the way up to here. Then I laid down some stone and I put some dirt on top of it, and then now we have grass here and a whole bunch of farm animals. But basically, what I decided to do is I built a castle, kind of, and it turned out to look a lot like Super Mario Castle, or Super Mario Castle, with no intentions meant for it to look like that, but it just so happens to look like that. So I guess that's my Super Mario Castle. It has no glass windows or anything yet. I left those spots where all the windows are going to go. But I guess let's go take a look at that, because I have some glass baking in the oven right now for what we're going to be doing. But yeah, basically this took me a humongous amount of time, way more time than I would have liked to spend on it, but not using any cheats and acquiring all the materials that I needed for this by hand, it was a lot of work, extreme amount of work, and yeah, it's definitely not something that I would want to do again, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I like how it came out. I think it's really cool. This is floor 1 here. Let's go up to floor 2. Floor 2, you can see, we're getting higher up there. We can look out over everything. Those lights, if you can see those are areas where I've kind of been to. One of them was in one episode, and the other one I just kind of stumbled upon just checking it out, but there wasn't really anything down there. And then over here on this side, and nothing too much over here. We could go up another floor. I'm gonna put another ladder on the opposite side of this. Here's the next story up. Basically the same thing, just higher up we go. This is, I think, cloud level right here, and I hate the cloud level because it always, like, clouds come in at the worst time. And here's the very top of the castle, where I can look out on top of my entire empire that will soon be here. And I have this little kind of flag, I guess, that I made. It's really hard because they don't have an actual flag, but I stacked a whole bunch of fences. And this is just wool from sheep right there. And yeah, these are half stone blocks, and I'll show you guys how to make those in a little bit. And yeah, I mean, it took me a humongous amount of time. Oh, and that over there, I gotta explain that. Let's go down there and explain that. But basically, this took me a huge amount of time to do. I've been live streaming almost all of it, so for those of you that came to the live stream, thanks. I think that's really cool, and you guys are probably going to wonder what that is over there, and I'll show you that too. But yeah, it took me a humongous amount of time, and it was a lot of work, so, and even more work's going to go into it. I plan on doing during these next few videos. I don't know how long I'm going to record for, but probably 2 or 3 episodes. And yeah, so you see here, this is lava inside of there. And there's a stone kind of pillar. Somebody suggested that they didn't want me to just have this hovering here. It looks too unrealistic. So I decided to make these support beams, but inside of it there's lava, and we're gonna take this staircase down. And this staircase is not gonna be here for much longer. It's eventually gonna be taken down. But this was the way to get grass up here, because grass won't grow on regular dirt if it's just sitting there. I didn't know this. I thought it would grow if there's sunlight. But it doesn't work like that. You actually need a patch of grass and 1 block of grass next to a piece of dirt for it to grow any sort of grass, and it needs sunlight. So what I actually had to do is I had to extend a whole bunch of dirt blocks up here to do it. And it's really hard doing it one by one. I don't know if it would have worked for sure, but somebody said I should try 2 next to each other, so that's what I did. And it worked pretty well, but it took probably about 10 in-day games or in-game days, I said that backwards, to completely make grass on this area. So now you see the support beam going all the way down with the lava in it, and you notice you can see it under the water. Well, basically what I did is I'm going to show you guys on how to make that, how I made that, because I know somebody might be confused on how you do it under the water, especially with the glass, and the lava is just sitting there pouring. But yeah, it pours into that, and it doesn't go anywhere, it just pools there, and I thought that would be a nice little touch, because then I could see that from anywhere on the level, basically. And yeah, so this over here, this is my tree plantation. And I had this small one, but this was nowhere near close to what I wanted. And I know there's probably a better technique to doing it than I did, but I kind of like how I did it. And I'm gonna put it on the opposite side of my base too, through there, eventually. But right now, this is what it is. This is gonna be a farm area. I'm just gonna put crops here because it didn't turn out to be even with the fortress. So whatever. There's going to be a wall going that way, and then here we have the trees, and basically the trees are in this space. They won't ever grow any further out, which makes it a lot easier to harvest them, because when you have them touching each other, they grow, and yes, trees touch each other in naughty ways. They grow out and they make a humongous amount of leaves, and it's just everywhere, and it's hard to get rid of. And basically, I eliminated that by spreading them out, putting these walls here so I could actually knock down these leaves if I wanted to from here and not really have to worry about jumping down. And, you know, it's easier for me to harvest them. And it isn't a lot. It's only, I think, 12 trees, right? Yeah, 12 trees total, but it's much easier to deal with and control. Yeah, it might take me a little bit longer to kind of harvest them, but once I make the opposite side with the same thing, I'll be able to harvest one, plant one, then harvest and then plant another, you know, and go back and forth. And that way I'll always have kind of like an unlimited supply of wood. And I know you guys are going to try and find a sexual joke in that thing right there. So yeah, and I changed the base around a little bit. Actually, down here is water. What I did, this took me a little bit of time to do, but I made a kind of like the intersection between the ocean and the other ocean. See, that's water out there. My spawn was right over there, and then here we go. This I don't know. I guess I gotta fill this in with water, and then this over here leads out to the other ocean. And I just basically dug a little trench and filled it in that way. I don't know. It gives it a nice touch. I thought having it connected. I'm gonna put windows in that little stone walkway too, so that way you can kind of see out. But I thought it gives it a nice little touch being separated by water, and yeah. So basically, what I wanted to do on this, well, these episodes. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Let me get this stirred away. That's one thing. I gotta figure out a better way of getting in here. I might just make a door off to the side. That's probably what I should do. I'll do it later. But yeah, basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of add more to the top of the entire castle area up there. So what I need is I'm going to need this, and yeah, let me get this, I guess. Let's see. That should be everything. Let's take more cactus. There we go. Alright. Because basically we're going to make like a little type of farm up there. Nothing too major. Just something to give it a nice little appeal to it. And add some more little cool things to it. And the reason why I did the stone and then did the dirt on top of it is so that way I have a basically like a flat surface that I could dig into if I need to, rather than just having one layer there, because then I can't really add, you know, multiple layers. Say like if I want to add water, which I plan on doing, to make it kind of just flush looking basically. So let me see if all my glass is done. Yeah, it looks like we're all done here with the glass. Okay, I hope it's enough. But basically, do I have half stone? Okay, half stone. I don't know if I ever showed you guys on how to make this, but I'm going to show you now, if I haven't. We're going to place down our workbench. And basically what you do is you take 3 cobblestones, and you lay them out like that across, and it forms this. And what these are, these usually are used for steps. I use them to make that kind of like little castle effect on top. But these are going to be my walkways. And we're going to do one side now, and I don't know if that's going to fit into 2 videos or not, but we're going to try it here. And we're going to go like this. Oops. And if you stack them like that, it only gives you 1 out of it when you do that, I believe. So be careful when you do that. And so, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, so we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, bam, 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 and bam. Alright. So now we got that cool walkway going, and we're gonna take this and go this way. Alright, so obviously this isn't going to be enough for this side and the other side, but we're going to start doing this. Now we're going to construct a little kind of greenhouse, and I already know what some of the comments are going to be, and for those of you that don't know who X is, oh, X made a greenhouse just like that. No, he didn't. He did not make a giant hovering piece of land and made a fucking, or a effing greenhouse like this. I apologize for cursing yet again. Anyway. Yeah, he didn't make this, so I don't want to hear the comments about, oh, you're copying X. Alright. So, let's see here. Let's make this... I wonder if I can... I don't know if I can actually place a door on top of that or not, so let's see. Door, door, door. A door, I believe I showed you guys how to make a door already. There we go. Can I? Nope, can't place a door on top of that. So, what we are going to have to do is pick that up, pick this up, and then we're going to put the door right here. And then we are going to take glass and put it like this.
Hey, thanks for watching my video all the way through. If you haven't left a rating already, please feel free to either thumbs up or thumbs down would be nice. Also, if you haven't left a comment already, please feel free to do so now. Let me know what you thought about the video or just answer any of the questions that I may have asked. If you're not subscribed to me, please do, because that way you'll get all my videos up front and in your sub box. You don't have to worry about going and searching for them. If you missed my 2 previous videos, the links are over there to the left hand side as well as in the description below. If you missed them, go check them out. And also check out the featured video. It's something that I liked and I thought I would share that with you guys.